Hey, but here we go. Hey, welcome to episode 42 of the Lab Podcast. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe on all of the channels. We even on Meta, Facebook, we're on Twitter. We everywhere right now.
We are on everything. TikTok,
worldwide.
Instagram, everywhere you can listen to a podcast.
But we got the boys here. Quay, Josh, and I am finally back after missing last week, drunk at the crib.
What happened, bro? What you do last weekend?
I was little mama status, bro. I was passed out, bro. Like I had to the mimosas going, and then I'm gonna take a little 10, 20-minute nap.
You gotta know better than that.
Bro, hey, in the back of my mind, though, bro, I was like, you know what? It's only 20 minutes to the pod. Let me just take my black ass downstairs and just at least get on camera because I know I won't fall asleep. I'm like, nah, that seems too simple. So I went upstairs. I'm like, I put all this time in the bed.
You went to the bed to do this?
I was on my couch, bro. I woke up on my couch. Hey, I called Quay.
Nigga, he called me 2 hours after we finished the podcast. I'm like, nigga, you was late as hell.
I thought I had 5-6 missed calls on.
No, it was crazy because you get that. Hey, I'm gonna be on in 15-20 minutes. So you feel me? I bet we are in this bit late, and then 15-20 minutes go by. Like,
it's 15-20 to an hour. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
I was just trying to rest my eyes, bro. I woke up. You know that?
Yeah, they're confused. You just confused.
What the fuck? That was me, bro. I was confused as shit.
Down bad.
But that was my life. But how y'all always been?
Shit, I've been busy fucking working in school, so shit.
Hey, remember, your 9 to 5 is someone else's passive income.
I just saw that on Twitter. That shit was dumb as hell. It said, because the next thing said, never take advice from somebody that's not where you want to be in life. Well, you're on Twitter tweeting fucking sayings. So should I take your advice? Because that's not where I want to be.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that. That is crazy.
Shit. So, we're hopping right into the taboo topic, apparently. So,
you can say taboo topic of the week.
Taboo topic of the week, boys. So if your partner came to you and tell you that they would like to experiment with butt stuff, aka anal stimulation, are you engaging? Hashtag booty action.
I feel like you gotta be some years in, like 10 plus potentially.
To do what?
Start venturing down that path. Like when you like 40 and 50 and you've been having sex your whole life, then I feel like you got to start switching it up with some other shit.
I feel like if you comfortable doing that shit, do it. Try it. Who knows? Who knows if you like it until you try it? Shit, I don't know. Like, if you're not comfortable doing it, then don't do it. Like, today,
so
at this second in time in my life, at this moment, I don't know. That, I'm not sure.
What would it take for you to say yes?
Honestly, it would probably have to be just a really lit experience. Like, because you know how like you could just be in the moment with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be one of.
I feel that.
Passion of the moment. It would have to be one of it. It could never be a premeditated like I'm coming over here for this type of deal.
Why you would be nervous? You'd be nervous if
you come to take advantage of me. I don't know. Scott.
Oh shit!
Oh man!
But I say, you know what I'm saying. If that's what you into, get into it.
No, you getting your booty licked, Josh?
But
no.
In the future, who knows? Maybe if I'm married.
Why do you think that this is such a taboo topic for men, but for women, like anything?
Because niggas always think something is gay. That's why. Niggas always think something gay. Like, you feel me? So that hinders. Because if that's what you think, that hinders a lot.
But if you don't think it's gay, then why do it hinder you?
Exactly why. Because other people think it's gay, and you scared of being judged. Niggas be thinking they're gonna get judged if they talk about it.
But
you see what I'm saying?
I don't know that. I wouldn't just. I probably wouldn't bring it up if I'm. Yeah. That's just. Talking about, hey, boys, hey, y'all gotta try this, dog. Shorty ate my ass on the back. Like, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not getting my ass.
Wait.
No,
but
sorry.
Why is it a no? Is
what
it
were we talking about before?
The position you have to be in for it to happen? Is it? What's the reason why?
Yeah, I feel very. You know what? I will feel very vulnerable, dog. Having my ass. Like, what is the option? Like, what is the position you got to be in to get your ass ate? Are you bringing your legs up? Are you squatting? Are you just like what are you doing?
Hey, sitting on your girl's face is insane.
Yo, y'all niggas got it. That is
crazy.
And
how would you even do that?
And like I was saying before the pod, dog, like, bro, see, all right, check it out, dog. I was watching porn, and this nigga, he got up, he just put his ass on her face and was just going up and down on the shorty while she was eating her. She was eating his ass. I was like, no.
We need to stop this. I don't know. I don't think
booty action, boys. Booty action. That's wild. So, would you get
that is a solid
pegged?
See, the most
no.
Yeah, that's skipping
a lot of steps. I feel like
no, and that's never a step we get to. No. That's never a step that we even get to.
That's never a step we get to. So, what's the line? Like, what's the line of like this is you're wild.
Exactly.
I feel like nobody truly knows what their line is because all it takes is that one person to get you comfortable enough. Yeah,
to get you to try some shit you never thought you would ever try. That's all it takes.
That's what
be happening. That's what be happening. So who knows?
Literally. It's like trying new food, bro. You might hate this food till the one person tell you, nah.
And they know how to do it. Yeah, and they know how to do it.
Now that's your shit. Nah.
Get it tough then.
So, say you're in that situation where you find a significant other who just has you hooked like that. Do you think like that's now a new, like a damn near a drug to you because they know something about you that
it's
can
like an attachment.
You, like, cloud
because there's nobody else that's gonna do it like that.
Yeah.
You can't. It's very hard to even explain to somebody else how to do it. You see what I'm saying?
Imagine having to go to a new relationship after experiencing that and having to explain.
You sad as hell. Nah, you're not explaining it. Shorty, you didn't have to explain it to Shorty. Shorty put you on.
And that's what I mean by because somebody put her on.
That's
all these are mermaids.
So, but therefore, it would like you know, like you learn shit from different people you don't fuck or whatnot, and you're like, okay, that's cool. Let me put you on the X, Y, and Z. Like, so did you put it on like? So you're not putting on a new shorty too, like something.
You could
flat out,
but
turn you.
They have
turn
to
you
bring
out.
it up first as something that they've been curious about doing. Because if you just, you see what I'm saying?
So what if she say?
Whoa!
Yeah,
what she say?
Shit, they get that. Whoa.
Well, but again, what if she say like, "Yo, what do you like to do?" Like, what?
And that's why you gotta hide yourself. That's why you gotta hide yourself.
Well.
And some things you can't say out back. Like, just imagine you just meet somebody and then you ask them what they into, and they come out with some real off the wall shit. It's like, whoa. Especially if you're not coming from that. If you're not coming
I feel like you should be honest though, because if that's something I don't fuck with, then we shouldn't even fuck with each other because we're not gonna satisfy each other. Because just like we said, you're gonna be thinking about the person that put you onto this shit.
That's yeah.
That's just a tough pill to swallow.
Them pills hurt the body, bro. Them pills hurt
or maybe you just
like, that hit the body.
So you think, like, say you think people would just flat out cheat? Yeah, if you're too scared to like, yo, I like this, that, and the other, but I know so and so who will do it, so I'm gonna go do it with that person because
I feel like that's probably a percentage.
I can definitely see that being a. Honestly, I can see that being a relatively decent sized percentage of people, because it's like, because I'm not being satisfied. You feel me? Sexually, or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
Honestly, that might be most percentage of cheaters.
Yeah, that's
when you
true.
Think about it.
I remember
because some people will say cheating. They still love whoever they with. They don't want to leave that person, but like they just not satisfied. So that could be honestly a vast majority of people.
All right. But I have changed. I'm a black men don't cheat, but back in my day, I used to cheat just because I had time. It was like I had nothing else to do.
Bored.
I was bored. I was like, yeah.
I feel like that's part of that's really Instagram's. I blame Instagram a little bit for this because it's like if you bored and then you get on social media and the only shit they feed into you is some like hyper sexualized shit, that's just gonna make you be thinking.
No, that shit said, bro, on the Explore thing, bro. It'd be I don't even be on my Explore page because it's like I don't even look at that
shit. I don't even look at for like y'all trying to really bait me. Bro. That shit nasty.
I don't even like seeing it. Like I never even understood the point of it. It's like, bro, I don't know this person. This could be a fake. I don't know what this is. Get it off my phone. I don't even like that. Like I just want to see you feel me, little lighthearted shit. Some sports videos. Come on, you can get me with that. A little puppy video.
Show me food, sports, and cars. So, with that being said, then how much does like music, TV people we view / listen to impact our decisions?
Yeah,
like, all the way, 100%. This shit is programming.
And it's bad.
From what we buy
it's
to
bad too.
All of that.
Like it even affect the way you like handle everyday decisions, like the way you interact with other people, because you trying to like give off some type of facade, you feel me, of what's cool to you type shit. Like you're not even being yourself.
Trying to take shit from the timeline
like,
and apply it in real life.
Like, just be yourself and it's gonna be cool.
But people are like, I feel like nowadays you're not doing it for yourself anymore, you're doing it for others. Like a lot of people, like from the way you look to what you buy to the way you think, like I feel like you're doing it to impress others.
Yeah, because I just like
get sleep for myself.
Oh, 100%. Hey, trust me. Trust me. I'm right there with you. But that's not like everybody.
See,
like
motherfuckers out here getting surgeries and all of that. Just
but I mean, I kind of understand it because perception does have is a factor in how your life goes. Because if people perceive you to be doing well, then they're going to bring more opportunities to you. Like if I think you own a business that's doing good business, then I'm going to be more likely to loop you into some business I think you can be involved in. Whereas if people tell me like, nah, his business damn near underwater, or he be skipping out on customers, doing bad business, I'm not going to bring nothing to you.
That's facts.
Yeah, I can see that because like your name goes first into a room before you get there. Type
it's
shit.
Attached to it.
Honestly, and as a matter of fact, I'm glad we're talking about this because like so I told y'all about my OG program that's going on. You feel me? Help getting young adults like skills and tech, like an IT, right? But she wants me to come and like do like a little event type of thing about like to motivate them. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, I guess my question is like, in terms of being motivating to them, how do you be relatable to them? You see what I'm saying? Because it's like, just how you just said, like your name gets to a place before you do. So that means the people who you're around get there before you know what I'm saying, the people who you're around is what you become type shit. But it's like, how do I explain that to you and make that relatable to you in the position that you're in right now? You see what I'm saying?
I think you gotta break it down to like really understanding their why, man. Like what's your purpose? What motivates you? Things of that nature to be able to really relate to someone else. You can't just go in there assuming that everyone's gonna relate to you just because you got some, you're just because you're higher up or you got high influence or whatever the case may be. You just gotta be able to break it down and really actually relate to someone by knowing them.
See, and that's the thing. It ain't no higher up than nobody. We all the same. We really are. We really got a lot of the same shit.
I mean, more so in the position that you're in, though, but more so the position that you're in. Not saying that you're better than anyone else. I don't believe that in any regards. But like the position that you put yourself in is higher than other people. You're more fortunate because you don't take shit for granted and able to do, doing everything with attention, and that's where you're at.
Do you think it's a way to convince, like, not necessarily convince, but like, because I guess to change the life that you live, you have to change your environment completely, right? Like to get to something different. So it's like for somebody 100%. Who's in like a lower income area, you feel me? Because that's always a problem. It's like, how can you convince somebody that maybe it's time to try something different? You feel me? In terms of your life,
you have to tell them to be comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the number one.
That's what I'm saying. That's
cliche for me.
That is gimmicky, bro. It is very gimmicky. But you have to be. But you got to give. Like, I feel like
what does that mean, bro? It's too vague.
All right, because like if you tell someone to be comfortable being uncomfortable, how have you done it? Like, explain it to your
I'm saying,
type
what guidance does that give me though? Because like
me reaching out. All right, so me reaching out to some like networking per se. Maybe I'm not comfortable reaching out to X, Y, and Z and understanding, their story, how they got to where they're at. Like that's me going out my box, trying to network and try to open up the vast amount of people I know type of situation that can help get me out of certain situations. Being resourceful, like understanding like what I need to do to go from A to B to C to D, all of that. It's like
I see what you're saying.
Like you just have to try new things. You know what I mean? Like every position that you like you knew, like I'm gonna say you didn't know shit about owning cribs, but now you didn't know shit about owning cribs. Now you own cribs, and like that's brand new to you. You probably wasn't comfortable just straight up saying I know everything. You don't know everything in this, so you're uncomfortable going into that situation. You did it, now you're doing it, and now you're able to teach others and continue to grow your portfolio type of situation. Now you're going to go into another realm of shit that you don't know, you're going to be uncomfortable doing, and now you're going to get comfortable doing that, and you're going to be able to teach others about that and do this, rinse and repeat at the end of the day.
No, I see what you're saying. I just feel like explaining all of that is a different statement than saying be comfortable, uncomfortable. Like it just yeah.
I feel like you just have to have the why behind it. You can't just say it. You literally just can't say it because motherfuckers gonna look at you like, nigga, I've been uncomfortable all my life. All right.
I'm thinking like something else I could probably, get off is like, do you ever like go into things knowing like everything's gonna be okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, of course not. Like, at least in my mind, like the way I see things is like, it doesn't really matter what happens. At the end of it, I know I'm gonna come out at the end of it fine. I'm gonna be fine at the end. You see what I'm saying? So like that gives me a different perspective. Like it gives me like a different perspective.
Like, what do you mean by that?
In terms of like the way I process these decisions in the moment is no panic. I don't panic right now because I know at the end of it I'm gonna be fine. Everything's gonna work out and it's gonna be in my benefit. I'm gonna be okay. You see what I'm saying?
I think that, and I think teaching people to reverse engineer from where they want to be in life. Mm-hmm. So like, okay, I want to do this, so the step before doing that is this, and the step before doing that is this, and the step before doing that is this, and I'm here, and how do I take those steps? Because people got to realize there is no way you can go from level 1 to 100 overnight. Like, it's just literally not possible.
Unless you win the lotto. Them motherfuckers lucky.
And even that, your life is still kind of like never.
Upside down,
It's fucked. Because everybody you know is gonna be asking you for money all the time.
Yeah. That's why if I won the lotto, bro, like I would like grab that shit anonymously, and then you'll just see me on fucking, I don't know, on social media across the fucking world because first thing I'm doing is booking a trip. Motherfuckers will never hear from me.
It's gonna be an endless. I'm gonna take an endless trip for a year.
Wherever I want to go, I'm gonna literally book a trip for a month and chill. Actually, I've been thinking about doing that on some work from home shit.
That would be hard though.
Spend 2 weeks in a different city.
That'd be hard. Imagine being. I would do it.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Like I had a homie back when I was working at Dell. Dude used to just Airbnb different cribs every month. He'll be in like Mexico one month, and he'll be in Cali the other, then he'll be in like Puerto Rico. I'm like,
because if you're not paying rent, you probably will end up paying the same or less to rent it for the month, especially if you got a person or two that's staying with you.
Hey, bro, I might fuck around and start doing it.
Oh, speaking of traveling, did y'all see Frontier is doing all you can fly pass? It was $600 if you had got it.
I did see that, but it's kind of
$2,000.
I saw like the fine print. It looked kind of weak though. Like it's $600. You can go anywhere within the U.S., but like you can only book the flight the day before your flight. So like if you want to leave, like and it's based on the availability at the time when you're booking. So like it's a chance you're not gonna get a flight, and you gotta do that on the return flight too. So like it's a chance you could get stuck somewhere for however many days waiting on your return, waiting for them to get availability for a flight back.
I think it might still. You think it would still be worth it just to have the option for $600 that you could I could leave tomorrow. I could come
for
to Chicago
$600, yeah, it's worth it for $600. But for $2,000,
we can go to Vegas.
Right,
we can go to Vegas right now.
Just look at the flights here.
Stay up all night.
Yeah, that sounds cool, but yeah, Astros made his first appearance.
I think it's.
Folks say it's cute as hell. He's a cute little cat.
Great over there.
He waving and shit. That's what's up.
Great over there playing with his pussy.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy. Just playing in a box. He like the box that his toys come in more than the fucking toys.
Wait, so please tell the users, listeners about
the users,
little folks, the folks with the had the chips, dog, had the bag of chips.
Oh yeah, bro! I came home the other day because I be putting his treats in a specific little box, so like he go there when I'm finna give it to him. So I look down there because I had dropped some shit on the floor. This nigga had a whole bag of chips in that bitch, but they was like folded up, rolled up, so he couldn't get it open.
This nigga got the munchies, boy.
Nah, he got fried the other day on accident because he walked through the dab smoke a little bit. His ass took a nap instantly and then woke up and ate hella food.
Oh shit!
That's crazy though. I guess it's time to get into some business shit.
What you got?
Let's talk about Ticketmaster and fucking Taylor Swift.
Wait, inform the listeners what happened?
Shorty got sold out.
So Ticketmaster, who pretty much has a monopoly on the entire live entertainment industry, had to stop the sale of Taylor Swift's tickets. I guess because the bots were basically buying them that fast. So there was a person that waited 5 hours and she sat in the queue. She got to number 4 and then it told her, sorry, there's been an error.
Oh, I know. She's tight.
Yeah.
Wait, so what happened? Like, what's the...
Oh.
So they're saying there's a staggering number of bot attacks, and this is like getting a bunch of scrutiny put on Ticketmaster because it's basically bringing attention to how much they dominate the industry, that pretty much you can't get tickets anywhere else because they're the only people that have the tickets. Yeah, they own a lot of.
And they like Live Nation or something.
Out all of the smaller ticket companies. Them and Live Nation, I think that they're pretty much the two leading people in the space. Like they own everything.
in every industry. Yeah,
everything's a monopoly in every industry now. Like,
Yeah.
well, that's that shit. What the motherfuckers expect?
yeah. So we'll see what happens with Ticketmaster because that shit fucking the artists up. Oh no, Ticketmaster and Live Nation are together.
I think
they
only
own
whole
everything,
time,
bro.
Because I be trying to think of ways to like stop the like if you were to redo the systems, you like what some you would implement so that it doesn't get to this level again. And I think if you then have to limit the amount of mergers and acquisitions you can make as a company. You only got 2 of these, buddy. So you gotta be real strategic. Because then if they get too big, they could just buy out every competitor in this.
But even with 2, they would finesse because you would. So say I'm Ticketmaster, I would buy Live Nation and
no, but I'm saying it would have to start
X
from the bottom.
Nation, and then Y Nation is gonna come and acquire me,
and because then damn Y Nation would have already had a business that done got 2 acquisitions. Lord,
exactly.
It's all over.
That's already what happened.
No acquisitions.
All over again.
Everything is from research and development. That's the only growth. I don't know.
I think that they should stop people from like Ticketmaster and Live Nation do the same thing. They shouldn't be able to just put this shit together. You should be able to buy a complementary business to your company, but you shouldn't just be able to expand your company by buying.
But it's the same thing,
shit.
like because then you could say this was a complementary piece, even though you know what I'm saying you could make it a strategic advantage for what you actually do, type shit. So it's like it's all the same.
I was thinking more so like in the difference of like if I'm Amazon and then I then buy a trucking company versus I'm Amazon buying another Amazon that already has, and both of us already have the trucking companies.
But maybe you're like targeting a different market.
That's what I'm saying. You can always justify it. It's all arbitrary.
In, like, the
you can just justify yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have my market isn't them. My market X, Y, and Z. But I know so and so company that does the same thing as me, which is still a good company. What you call it? Hold on, the typing threw me off. Sorry.
I was just looking to see.
Yeah, you can
I was looking to see if they were a public company. I feel that's the issue is that people are public companies. It always goes back to fucking.
I mean, a private company the same way though. The private company the same way. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? What's actually happening in the back? Yeah, private's the second way. Honestly, the problem is companies in general because people running companies makes it impossible to govern them because people naturally, like our brain naturally wants to break out of boxes. So like, yeah, you can. Exactly.
It's all about profit for those like public companies. How are you going to grow each and every year? You're trying to attain some insane number, some imaginary number that people in a room is saying that you need to hit type situation.
Yeah, because it's an algorithm. Yeah, it's an algorithm that's predicting
some BS algorithm. That's why people and that's why we go back to Amazon because that's why they laid off 11,000 people and whatnot because their algorithm and whatnot projected X, Y, and Z growth. But hey, you got to remember, you hired all these people during the COVID years or whatnot, and you had a whole like weird thing going on during 2020 and whatnot. Yes, that's gonna like throw your whole
but
AI
realistically, when you think about it, that's the problem with inflation right now. It's because all these companies saw those record profits for this short amount of time, and they built that into their models for projected growth for the future. So like now we can never go back from this because it's already built into our price expectations. Exactly.
And because it's public, we have to grow.
Because we miss our expectations, then our stock crashes or whatever happens. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
you know what I find also crazy though? Like when you look at like companies, like everyone like increased their price. Everyone from car dealerships to fucking rental companies. Like rental companies are up like 500 something %. Why?
Well, that's because like, their shit super tanked. Like hotels and all that shit.
The hospitality shit.
Hella. Or you saying the price? You saying the
like
price of the
price of their
rental?
Price to rent a car is up like 500.
They're trying to get it back in blood. They need all that.
Shit.
For real.
Yeah, it's just
That's
because the
just
kill is
insane, bro.
like, because the thing is, every good or service has a point where like people no longer buy it depending on the price, like it's price elasticity. So like honestly, I think at this point they testing to see how far people are willing to go until they stop buying our product. Because like, why not? We might as well test to see how elastic our shit is. Like, if we can only go down from here, people, you know what I'm saying? We know the cap what people will pay for it.
So can you tell me? All right, can you explain like the gas market then to me? Because the other day, gas was like, for just regular gas was like $2.96. The next day, that shit went up to $3.40. The day after, it went to like $3.12.
Yeah,
I'm
get
so glad I
like,
work from home. I get gas.
yeah, like once
Every 3 weeks or some shit.
Bro. Like, I'm like, who determines this, bro? Like,
shit.
I don't get it.
I think
How
they
can you
done
just
fluctuate based on
price like this?
Because that's the thing. I don't know everything about the intricacies of how it works, but from what I understand, it's like, okay, so actually it's a lot going on with oil, as a matter of fact, because like OPEC, which is the major countries around the world that produce oil outside of the U.S., they are looking to reduce the oil barrels of oil that enter the market, I think by like 2 million barrels a day, because they want to increase the price of oil. They make money from how much oil costs. So like, if the cost of oil continues to go down, they lose money. So they want to cut the supply of oil to increase the price. The U.S. on the other end produces a lot of oil, but we sell most of our oil. We don't like be using it for real. Like, we be trading the shit. So like, the U.S. over when gas price was crazy, they had increased their oil reserves. That increased the amount of barrels of oil that enter the market by like 1 million barrels of oil from the oil reserves every month, every day or something. And so that was reducing the price of oil. You see what I'm saying? But the other countries don't like that shit because they need the price of a barrel of oil to continue to go up. But then also, so that's one part of it. And then the other part of it is that like the oil refineries actually have a lot to do with how much it costs too. Because like during the pandemic, people wasn't buying oil, so they like reduced production a lot to match what was happening in terms of demand. But then once people started once it ramped back up, it took them more time to like actually get those facilities back up and running again. So like, I think that was another part of it too that's like varies the price. You know, some sick as hell in the city. So Illinois, the governor, when like the gas prices were crazy, the governor, he stopped the Illinois gas tax. So like, if you live in Illinois, you no longer pay tax for gas when you go get it. So like, that's why it's cheaper, like 50 cents cheaper. But the city still the city still charged the tax.
That's hard. So
like, now the city just taking all the bread that the state was formerly given because the city still charged the tax, bro. Bro,
they so damn corrupt.
Like if you go to the
so
burbs, bro,
corrupt,
gas
guys.
is at least like 50 cents to $1 cheaper than in the city. Like, gas would be like $3.90 in the burbs, and then it'll be like $5.20 in the city.
Shit.
Yeah, for that's just
That's wild as hell. Oh nah, boy, keep me down here, bro. This shit, gas down here like $3.12. I'm taking
$3.12. This shit like $4, $4.20.
Yeah, nah, it's crazy what's going on, bro. That
Dirty
oil
work.
shit. Honestly, all this shit is kind of crazy when you think about it. All these shit is fucked up.
Did y'all see that Elon Musk is continuing to fire motherfuckers from Twitter? He told them that they had until 5 p.m. to decide if they wanted to work in person again, and he disabled their badges to come back in the building until the decision was made.
I'm glad you brought that up because even one of the people that he fired was one of the security people, like who does the badges. So he had to like rehire him so he can
Do the badges.
like, block everyone's badges. Bro, like I'm like, how fucked up are you, dog? Like this is like it continues to show more and more that this dude is an idiot. Like they said he faked a lot of his education stuff, and he just got lucky off of the
And he started with bread too. His family was rich. Yeah, he started with bread.
Yeah, they said a trust fund baby.
That's the kill, bro. We be getting fed that these people are geniuses because they got these business. Bro, you started with 10 mil up. What are you talking about? Like, come on.
Yeah, I could do that
Cut it
too,
out.
buddy. I promise you.
You tell. I just had one small
Back
loan
in
of $1 million from
1984. Like, come
my
on.
parents and
$1 million.
no
$10 million a day.
Yeah.
the fuck. So the money, those millions that I invest, of course, is gonna
Right, bro,
blow
they gotta
up.
stop.
What
And they keep feeding us. These
Get
people
the
are
fuck
geniuses.
outta
We're
here.
supposed to believe these people. We should trust these people. No. Bro, come on, stop. Like, even the people on the news is wild, bro. Like on CNBC, like the way they discuss like stocks and shit, you could tell that they have an ulterior motive. They want the herd to do something, and they have their own move
Oh, 100%.
on the back end that they trying to do.
So correct me if I'm wrong here. So the reason he tried to back out of the reason he tried to back out of the Twitter deal is because his whole motive was just to sell like his Tesla stock at the highest peak before the market crashed type shit. But that's why they kind of put the lawsuit on him because like you're not just going to back out
Hey,
of
that
this.
was a strategic
Like,
play
you have
he was
to,
trying to do.
you know.
That was a strategic play.
You got to
he
go
was
through
trying
with
to
this
do. I
shit.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he fooped that one. He
Fooled
fooped that one.
I ain't gonna lie.
He fooped that shit.
Man, a lot of these like billionaires, like you got to realize a lot of these billionaires
Yeah, it's
really
an
don't have
assets.
billions of dollars of
Yeah,
cash.
it's
It's
an
all
asset.
like assets and whatnot. Yeah, so like if you look at like Mark Zuckerberg, his net worth went from like 100 something
Yeah,
billion
based on
to like
that.
what?
Because most of
40
his shit
something
is
billion.
in Facebook stock.
Like that shit is crazy. Yeah, he fucked up with Meta, dog. That shit. He said he was wrong
Who said that?
for firing 11,000 people or whatnot.
So how?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Too bad, nigga.
he finally admitted he was wrong type shit. But then you look at someone like Warren Buffett, his stock went up. He went from like 100 something billion to like 105
Yeah, I mean,
to
he
like
has a diversified
111
portfolio.
something like
makes
that. It was
sense.
something crazy.
I mean, so you could tell niggas
Exactly.
who move money around for real.
When in doubt, I'm gonna tell you, you got exactly.
Did
That
y'all
shit.
see Elizabeth Holmes is the lady that she made the fake blood testing startup. She just got sentenced to 11 years in prison for defrauding investors on 4 counts of fraud. She had raised over $945
How much you gotta give back?
in investments. Restitution, they're seeking
she ran up $1 billion?
$804 million.
What?
Almost.
This bitch right-
Yeah.
I'll do my 11 years. Where I'm up a
Oh
bill.
my.
It says few startup founders reach the level of promise she did, appearing on magazine covers, dining at the White House, hitting a paper net worth of $4.5 billion. Since the fraud was exposed in 2015, Ms. Holmes' story has been told in podcasts.
I'm up a
TV
bill
shows,
and I gotta
books,
give
and
you
documentaries.
$8 million.
The company had a $9 billion valuation.
Shit.
Bro.
That's a hell of a finesse.
I'll do 11 years for $1 billion.
That's
11
a
years?
finesse.
If she's gonna do 85%,
But the thing is that 8 gonna be
and
chill,
then she
bro.
gonna
That's
come
a
out
chill
and be-
jail. That's a very low security jail.
Mm-hmm.
8 million.
Wait, so how much
up
does she
$1
have to give
billion.
back?
No.
Only or 800. I thought you said
804
I heard 8
million is
My
a
bad.
sought
All right.
restitution.
But she's still up 100 mil. If she's
so like, yeah, at least. And you know she probably had flipped that money to other shit as well. Like, so where do you put
And a
that
foreign
money so
bank account.
nobody touches
Yeah, and a
that? Like,
foreign
all
Offshore.
right, I just gotta.
Somebody
I
else,
just gotta.
somebody else's name
That shit is insane.
cannot be even remotely attached
yeah,
to your
that's
name.
crazy.
FBI looking for that. They looking for that.
Like what? Like same with that. What was it that scammer? Hush Puppy. That boy done did like 400 mil.
Bro,
and
this-
he only got to pay back a few.
This
that's
FTX
only got
shit
11
is
years.
crazy. Of all
They talking about that's
time,
the greatest
bro.
fraud of
They
all
had
time.
4 companies, all of which were supposed to be separate entities. All the bread from all of them was flowing into one pot of money. And they was just expensing out the pot of money. Like they got cribs in the Bahamas, they getting PJs, they getting bro. They said it was no internal controls. They didn't have accurate record of who actually worked at the company. they was like expense reports were nothing but a text message. Like you would text him, hey, I want to buy this, blah blah blah. And if he say you're an astronaut, you good to go. You could buy it. Dead ass.
Are you serious?
Astronaut. we gonna have Danny come out here next week because she worked there and she gonna tell us the inside. But I definitely seen on her story they used to be like
the
and
what's the
they at the
yeah they was going crazy.
Grand Prix races, all type of shit. Like they a sponsor for the Miami arena, and FCX is a big sponsor for what's it called, Lewis Hamilton's
they going
team. I think they sponsored by FCX.
Then they saying that like so like on their balance sheet they was saying that like we hold, you feel me, however many billions in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the whole time they didn't have none of that shit. they didn't have none of that shit.
So they're just taking the money and just expensing it.
And niggas is actively putting more and more money.
That's hard.
They owe more than $3 billion.
You gotta think about it. So regular everyday people got fucked up in that. But like the way that the liquidations go, the biggest creditors come first. They get their bread first, and then it gets all the way down to the individuals if they get anything. Yeah, there's no money for
the people at the end. There's no money for them. You're never getting that.
It's like everyday niggas like could have lost hella bread.
That's wild as hell.
Never seen such a complete failure of corporate controls and such a complete absence of trustworthy financial information.
Like, who thought this is like no one raised a red flag till now?
How do you know?
How does this
it's the same problem every time. These internet businesses keep trying to scale without a back infrastructure because not having a back infrastructure is the only way they can be profitable.
Yeah. You skip the development on the front end.
It's all.
I hope that you can build it up on the back, but in the back it's too late because it's too big already. Yeah,
it's too late. It's shit everywhere. Literally, it's shit everywhere. Emails, fucking some people, everybody that's accounting is fucked up. All this shit is
financial reports, statements you're supposed to be putting out.
So, what's happening with the company then? Like,
I think they filed bankruptcy,
didn't they? Close type shit, or like what's going to happen with them?
They put a new CEO in there that it's his job to basically filter through all this shit and figure out what happened. So he's getting paid he's billing $1,300 per hour, and he's getting paid a $200K retainer fee.
$13K an hour?
And then they've also retained another $1,300. But even still, that's a lot.
$1,300 an hour.
He's still running
Let's just say
up.
he worked a 40-hour week. He just got 52 bands a week. He getting $200K a month. Give me my $2.5 million right now. I need it. And I got
plus, and he got a $200K up front retainer.
Yeah, he just
for his retainer.
Yeah, he eating good. He eating good.
I mean, that's the type of shit I'm trying to do.
Just ask everybody.
What the fuck happened here?
Everybody in the interview.
What is going on?
Okay, that's crazy.
Did y'all see what happened to Blueface? I heard there's a video of him shooting at a motherfucker, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I seen the video. So, dude, he shot at,
run him over
him and his homies type shit. So, motherfuckers, run him over type shit. So, I say you can claim self-defense. I mean, boom. I mean, at the end of the day, though, I didn't it doesn't show everything per se, but I think the car, by the time he got to shooting, the car was already, speeding away type shit. So, you know how you motherfuckers in court could pull, you're no longer in danger, so you don't need to do X, Y, and Z type shit.
Damn. But, I'm trying to find a video. They hide that shit, bro.
No, I got I'll send it in a second. But, yeah.
Another black man down the drain.
Well, my barber was basically saying it's it's like a popular chicken and waffle spot.
Hey, your barber got his into the streets, nigga. This nigga know everything.
He know everything. So I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he be telling me hella shit when I be in there. Oh god, but yeah, he was saying that this is a popular spot motherfuckers be at, and then he got to tweaking. They said Because the niggas was talking about he talking to some weak hoes because they wasn't in a raw car.
Look how
Like,
dumb this shit sounds, bro. You wasn't in a good car, so I'm gonna talk about you now. This is retarded. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Bleep that out.
Oh, he did. Nah, he tried to run. He tried to run them over. He tried to run them over, folks. He definitely got to blowing that bitch.
Get him out of here.
Yeah. You found the video?
Yeah.
Another one down the drain.
I think he might be alright. Because I think Vegas ain't. I don't know how strict Vegas is on their gun laws.
That's a good question.
I don't know, but
I don't know.
yeah, prayer to everybody involved.
Prayers to everybody involved.
Better. Ella tried to run somebody over and shoot him. Like, come on, how bad am I supposed to feel about this?
What do y'all think about Michael Jordan's son cracking Larson?
Scotty must have been not giving it up at all.
Hey, Shorty just
flagrant.
Or he did something. He must have did something.
This is she be doing flagrant shit.
Like, Shorty is. She's a known eater now. Like a legit. Like I went from babysitting you to.
Yeah,
I went from babysitting you to now fucking you.
I think that's weird. I don't think
wasn't Future smacking her.
That is wild. That is wild as shit. But for it to be Michael Jordan's son, yep, Future smacked her shit. Michael Jordan Jr. or whatever his name is, smacking her shit.
Michael Jordan Jr.
Like everyone's smacking her publicly.
But honestly,
basketball players are smacking her shit, bro. Malik Beasley.
Nah, I'm just saying. I can see
what you gotta say.
She probably run over Scotty. I can see that. You feel me? Scotty seems to be a very laid back individual. You know, doesn't seem to put up much of a fight. So she probably was on some nigga blah 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 blah. You feel me? You know how you can get ran over as a nigga if you don't stand up for yourself. And because motherfuckers run over you. I can see that happening. She don't have no respect for him. It's lack of respect. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Lack of respect.
That's a damn shame. I feel. You know who I really feel bad for though? I feel bad for Scottie Pippen Jr. Bro. That boy in college.
That is true. No, he's in the league.
Oh, he in the league now?
He's on the Lakers.
Yeah. Oh shit! So his ass went from in college, everyone knowing that his mama going around getting smacked, to now he in the
He
league.
just be on the phone with
the other niggas in the league. The other niggas
doing?
in the league are smacking your mama shit, bro.
Really
And that is
Yeah,
crazy.
but that's the same thing. Like when OnlyFans girls are like, you feel me, like that type of work, niggas. You feel me? Imagine you go to school. And a nigga pull up your mama. That's rough. That's rough.
I feel like it's worse that your former teammate, like wingman in 6 championships,
Yeah, that's tough.
son is dating your ex-wife. Like that's just different, bro.
That's the wildest one of them
dating
all. Like, you can have
wife.
all the other storylines, you got, but the son.
His
Openly, like on the internet,
is dating your wife
in a bikini.
And this has been going on for months, if you think about it, because they were already seen on like a double date. But it
What
was
if Michael
never
Jordan
confirmed
put him
that
on?
it was them two.
What
like,
did Michael Jordan put him
that
on?
were actually together. It's a possibility at this point. He said, "I took it personal and shit." Apparently, like
You be fucking with the wrong one, man. The Jordan's still selling.
they are.
No, for real. They got all type of shit out too.
For real.
All type of colorways. Ain't no more retro.
That shit is crazy.
Y'all buying the new Yeezys when they come out? The Yeezyless Yeezys.
It depends how they look, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because some of the Yeezys
So
don't
you
have
will
no
never even know
Yeezys.
it's
I don't
Yeezy.
own it.
Is that what you saying?
True. You'll never know. I don't know, dog.
I'm just saying that, like, I'm not saying that because it won't be identifiable as like the Yeezyless Yeezy, but just the fact that it's literally just going to be the exact same
Oh
thing.
yeah,
It's
like,
not like they're
the
editing.
models of the shoe is just gonna be a different colorway type.
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't know, dog. I just feel like it's like that's true dirty work. Like, how you gonna fire? Like, you really gonna get rid of this man, but now you gonna keep his whole idea and try to like profiting off of this dude. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's business shit.
I don't know. It's just dirty.
I want you to
work.
lose your fucking shirt.
I get it. I know it's business, but it's like Like now, I can't do it. Like I feel like I hope they don't make no for real money, honestly, because like Kanye really put Adidas back on the map. Like Adidas, like they be having
nobody
expensive
buying them
runs
damn
and
All
shit, but like
Stars or whatever the fuck they was
this
selling.
was like, hey,
Them shell toes. Wasn't nobody buying that.
yeah, no one was buying no damn. Like the only time Adidas really had a run for real was when you remember them shoes with the wings
Jeremy
and
Scott's.
shit, all them different back in high school.
Yeah.
When you got the panda joint. There we go, all of them joints. Them was a little run. And then they had their little NMDs and like Pharrell joints, but ain't nothing like what it is when you
Yeah, I
attach
remember them
Kanye's
Jeremy
name to it.
Scott's. That was a thing.
It
Yeah,
was like,
I had some of them.
them Jeremy Scott's is hard.
Them bitches
Like,
was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
them bitches is hard.
I wonder if they still sell them bitches or like if anybody.
I just seen someone on with them like a couple of weeks ago.
Y'all
Like,
seen
shit,
Black
throwback.
Panther?
Real throwback.
And I ain't watched that yet. But how's
It's
it?
busting.
Oh yes, I did. This. Motherfucker said that shit was the G.
Basically,
versus the Latin
but it's
Kings.
busting. It is long. It is a long movie, but it's a good movie.
Shit.
It doesn't feel long. Like it progresses. Like they move that shit along. That shit was good. I'm ready for it to come out on streaming so I can see it again.
So 1 out of 10.
Yeah,
what
I
you
was thinking the
rating
same.
A nice eight and a half.
8.5, maybe even 9. I like the soundtrack, maybe even 9.
Okay.
It's hella product placement in this bitch, though. How do y'all feel about product placement, as a matter of fact? Yeah, movies, TV shows.
Like in movies
How do y'all feel
specifically,
about
or
It's I have a mixed feelings about it because even in like Call of Duty, like you got that Hummer in that bitch. I'm like, that's a new Hummer in this bitch. What the fuck is this
I
doing
like
in
it.
here? I like it. I personally like it.
I like seeing real life shit in movies, but I also do kind
it's a
of
different
like
world,
it
yeah.
being like a completely different world. I think it depends on the movie because like in Marvel specifically, it's supposed to be really kind of like exactly our world plus superheroes. So I don't really mind it, but when it's like
Yeah, like some
they
Game
trying
of
to take
Thrones
it to a
shit, they
whole
got
different
Starbucks
world
in there
or
or
some
something.
shit, like nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? I have no choice but to
Yeah,
believe
that's
that was on purpose.
It has to like blend into the scene, basically. Yeah, that makes sense.
That has to make sense. Yeah.
Mhm. Don't just force it or
Yeah.
just toss it in.
I had
and
seen
everybody
something
like,
that
what
was
the fuck?
crazy, but it was like a smart water thing. It was like a refrigerator full of smart. It was like a TV show. He opened up a refrigerator full of smart waters, grabbed one, showed it, and then cracked it open and drank it real slow. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't never putting ads like this.
No,
That's
I
wild. Now, that's
feel the one of the most slickest product
21
placements I
shit?
think we ever
Yeah, 21.
witnessed. When we was that day in Vegas, we was that day in Vegas and it was like 2019. And this nigga 21 was finna start his set. He said, "Hold up, let me drink this water first." This nigga proceeds to undo it, make sure the label is pointing out so it's on camera of him drinking that bitch. Take like a 10
Bro,
second
on the
drink,
jumbotron,
and then say, "All right, come on."
fast
I'm like,
as
that's
hell.
a
All you see
fucking
is Fiji. I'm Lord. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hard though. You get hella bread for that. Like I seen some video of Floyd Mayweather saying he get like just the patches on his shorts during the fight is like $30 million. He making $30 million just from selling patches on his shorts.
Damn.
Your shit getting
cause
for
that shit
sure.
getting
Your shit is for
viewed
sure getting viewed
so many
and
times.
it's getting clipped. Motherfuckers gonna see this shit forever. That's hard.
That's just hard, low key. Just to say 30 mil, just to
that
have
shit
your
is
patch on my shit, boy.
Having
Check out.
30 million to even pay for that is crazy.
That too.
Yeah, fuck it.
Shit, FTX was probably doing
Literally, though.
for real.
Shit. So, y'all seen that video of those sheep in Mongolia walking in a circle, dog?
Yeah.
Like for 10 straight days.
Apparently, motherfucker said that's because they get this bacteria that's in their brain that cuts off, like I don't know if it was like brain activity, pretty much in a part of their brain, and it makes them
So they basically like a
walk,
zombie.
Like,
That's what that is? Okay.
yeah, so basically
Yeah,
they're all
that's
infected
crazy.
with that like bacteria.
How?
Yeah.
That is wild as shit. Like, I don't know.
That shit,
That look
that's
like some
scary.
alien
Yeah, no,
ass
that
shit
shit
right
look
now.
crazy as hell.
Yeah, so somebody eat one of them. That's how you get COVID.
Some shit.
Like the new COVID. It'll be a new COVID. Lord,
There is a new COVID. That shit called RSV.
Bad news.
What the hell
No,
is
I've
that?
heard the little kids been getting that shit like a motherfucker. That's what Jackson had RSV. It's like a respiratory infection that's happening to little kids.
Lord,
What the hell?
be careful.
Yeah,
The world's
be
going to
careful.
Stay
shit,
away from
boy.
little kids.
I
Little
don't-
kids
watching-
is just a
yeah.
terror in the movie theater. They are terror.
They
bro.
nasty, bro. Just watch them when they around you. They touch everything, folks. They touch everything. Like, why are you touching that? Motherfuckers, fingers in mouth, then they gonna touch.
Bro, I was in the movie
Anything can be
yesterday
grabbed.
watching Black Panther for some little kids, and I'm like, bro, y'all niggas is crazy. Like, shut the fuck up.
You lost it.
Like, y'all not talking about shit. Shut the fuck up.
It be.
Golly.
Yo, all you ain't telling the
That's
kids to shut
exactly
up.
how much. Shut the fuck up. God damn.
Whole theater gonna be like, they
Just be quiet.
little motherfuckers not
Just shuffling around constantly, just shuffling and shaking and just, bro,
Yeah, nah.
relax. Shit.
Shit.
That's all I got this week. Ain't really shit happen.
Whole time, how y'all feeling about y'all song of the
That
week?
shit really go down this.
Uh,
Shit.
Yeah.
Gotta put my shit up real quick. I'm gonna go. The new Young Dolph. Getaway. That shit hard. That shit is hard. I don't really like it. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't really like. I don't really like it when people like rush music from people who passed away.
Yeah.
And like they just put it out just to put it out to make $1. But it sounded like, the production, everything sounded real decent. It sounds like a Young Dolph song. It doesn't sound like, they just like put all this shit together. And,
I don't
hear
really like
song just to
I don't really like the
cash out.
posthumous
But
albums.
it like sounds legit.
Well, I mean, I guess if the family's getting the proceeds of the album, then it's like I can fuck with that. But I don't really like that for real.
I don't like it. I just don't like it. I can't connect with the music after the fact, or it's like I can't connect, or I overly connect. Or like the music is too,
like
way
Juice
too
shit
deep.
was crazy. That was crazy.
Like Juice,
So-
like Juice WRLD shit. Yeah. That shit. I can't even listen to his dude. For
So like with his shit though, like he wasn't signed to no like label or nothing.
who?
He was independent, Young Dolph.
Yeah, he was with Empire.
So his shit, it's not like. Honestly, so who gets his
I
money?
hope
Like,
so.
so I'm assuming his family just get all the proceeds, type shit.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing. You never fucking
so.
know with this shit. Who owns the rights to? Who
What's
owns the
it
mask? Who owns what? You feel me? You never fucking know. That should be sick. Okay.
What you got?
I'm going to go with Patterns by Shaylin, and I believe the other word is Navy, Nnavy. That shit's hard. Like on some musical shit, like I like listening to shit that got a lot of instruments, bro. I really like instrumentations, you feel me? So like it's some of that regard, So this is a
single.
was a
Like,
single.
This is like off a project.
Yeah, this was a single, Patterns. Yeah, but Shorty voice, Navy, I think it's her name. Her voice is really, I really like her voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I would say my song of the week is "Hood to Hood" by Nas. Nas' new album is this shit pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. It's the third. What is it? King's Disease, which is him and Hit Boy.
Hit Boy really be coming with he.
Nah, yeah, these beats is crazy.
He decent as hell. Shit, what you call it? I have peeped that you want to do a live amp or a live what?
Oh yeah, on Tuesday I'm doing an amp show, a little rap happy hour.
At what time?
Play some new music every week.
That's
What is it? 3 p.m. Central. I mean Pacific, so 5 Central.
I do like how Nas' music, like, it's fitting to the time too. You know what I mean? It's like the things he talks about is very mature. You feel me? Like the way he sounds, it sounds really good. Like, and the knock on Nas was always the beats that he picked. But like these beats, like he be going crazy now.
Yeah, these beats hard as hell. They ain't getting with that shit no more. But shit, I think that's it. Don't forget to follow us on wherever you listen. Fucking leave a review. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok.
21.
all that shit.
Catch us next week, man. Oh
people
shit!
don't-
Hold on. I'm tweaking. We gotta pick. We gotta do the little thing.
I had a little raffle winner. A little raffle winner. Boy, my dog just came over here, just drew all that water on my fucking pants, dog.
Alright, the first winner
You're-
is Asia. And the second winner is motherfucking. Went on her again. What the fuck? This shit.
Check out. I won twice. Fuck you, man. Hello. What you want, homie? What you want?
And Max.
Lucky winners.
Asia and Max. So I will get in touch with y'all and figure out the details of getting y'all shit.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Also check out the Sports Pod. It's gonna be bi-weekly now, and that shit will be dropping with this episode. So catch y'all next one.
Oh, also people our Apple Music Song of the Weeks.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start a playlist for the Apple Music song on Apple Music for the songs of the week. So we start putting them in there, and y'all can follow that.